Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you're new, thank you so much for joining us. I am Deborah Ellen of Rising Voices Arts Academy, and we are so excited to be here with you today. Today, we're going to address how to help you release your voice so that it does not feel trapped or stuck. I'm going to show you an example of those differences. If I'm singing the word no and it's tight, it's going to sound like this. No. Whereas if it's released, it's going to sound like this. No. You can see how it changes the tonal quality. So if you'd like to learn some tricks on how to do that, keep on watching. Trapped or stuck vocals was actually a really big personal challenge for me. In my early 20s, I had some really bad vocal training and I ended up with vocal cord nodules, as I've mentioned in some other videos. And fortunately, I was blessed to find this really amazing healthy vocal technique that kind of brought me back from the brink of all of that. So after many years of studying, I had developed this really good vocal balance, but I still felt like my voice was stuck. I couldn't quite release it the way I wanted to. So it took a long time to figure out, but for me, because I had had the vocal cord nodules, I was really afraid to let go and really sing and let my voice out because I was afraid I would end up with nodes again. When I finally started to release my breath and release all the little tiny muscles that I was engaging to try and control it, suddenly singing became easy and effortless and fun again. So that's what I want to help you do. If you feel like your voice is stuck, stay with me here, okay? There's this wonderful freedom that's available to you, and I really want to help you get there. So how do you do it? Free up your voice and let it out. First thing, pay attention to the muscles in your neck. There's probably some tension there that you don't even know exists, but you have to start to focus on it if you're going to actually recognize it. One little trick you can use is to actually purposefully tighten the muscles in your neck and then release them. So let's do it together. Tighten. Really tighten those and then release them. Right? Do it again. Tighten. And then release. And if you do that enough, you start to develop an awareness and you also start to develop some muscle memory and some control over it, which is what we're looking for. Now, another piece that can really help with this is releasing your breath. Now, did you notice when I released the tension in my throat, I kind of sighed a little, right? Tight, tight, tight. So that release of breath and that sigh can really help too. So without purposefully tightening your throat, I want you to just close your eyes for a sec. Close them. And just pay attention to the muscles in your neck. Do you feel anything tight in there? If you do, I want you to take a breath into that area that you feel tension. Breathe in. And then into that area, and then I want you to release the tension along with your breath. So release. So into the tension, and then release. See if you can feel those muscles just melting. It's such a good feeling when it happens. So I want you to practice this. You can turn me off here for a second. Practice it for a few minutes. See if you can really get in touch with those feelings. Okay, now let's sing on an ah and see if we can release into that, okay? So I want you to do the same thing. Close your eyes. Pay attention to any tension anywhere in your throat. And when we sing on an ah, I want you to release your breath and release the tension at the same time. So close your eyes. Breathe into the tension. Make sure it's that nice low abdominal breath, diaphragmatic breath. We do have a video on that, so take a peek. Nice low diaphragmatic breath, right? Breathe into the tension. And then ah, and release. You're almost going to sigh into it. Don't worry if it's breathy right now. I know we're trying to eliminate breathy too, but for right now, if you're one of those people that your voice is trapped, we're going to use the breath, maybe not have quite as much vocal cord adduction right now in order to release the sound. Once we do that, then we can focus back in on getting that nice clear tone. But for right now, I want you to just breathe in and sigh and release. Ah. Go for the feeling. That feeling of release you can do all the time, anywhere. The more you do this in your daily life, the easier it's gonna get in your singing. So practice it. Practice it in your singing. Practice it when you're talking. Really, any time, anything you're doing in your life, going to the grocery store, driving, walking, exercising, be aware of breathing and releasing any tension that you feel in your throat. And you can actually do this anywhere in your body. Just get in touch with those muscles, but especially the throat. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe or give us a little like if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you have any questions or you'd like to make any comments, be sure to put them below and we will definitely take a look at them. At Rising Voices Arts Academy, we offer private instruction in singing, songwriting, acting, and piano. So if you're interested in any of those areas, be sure to give us a call. We would love to work with you. We offer lessons both in studio and via video conferencing. So no matter where you are in the world, we're here to help. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to join us next week for part 2, and we will continue to help you release that voice of yours. Have a great week. Bye. Diaphragmatic breath. That we have a video on. You're laughing.
I didn't hear that. Hope I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. That feeling of release you can do all the time, anywhere. I think I already talked about this, so forget it. Right? Practice it when you're talking. Practice it when you're, I don't know, anything.